Today we are going to discuss why reading more books about science-related topics at a student's current grade level is important. But first, let's start here. A little bit about me. I taught elementary school for about 15 years, but when I moved to a different district, I decided to try something new, and I ended up teaching middle school. Now, initially, I was a bit overwhelmed by the new curriculum, but I quickly grew to enjoy this age group. Middle schoolers, as you know, are very animated and lively. However, I noticed that many middle school students still struggle with reading skills such as phonemic awareness, phonics, fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension. Determined to help, I challenged myself to incorporate more reading into my lessons. That's when I discovered Science A to Z. And no, I'm not sponsored by them. This year, however, I'm going to try and integrate this program into my classroom to support my students as much as possible. I'm also striving to bring the fun back into middle school. As a new teacher, I didn't realize how different middle school is from elementary schools. Some days I would wonder what happened to all of the fun and excitement and the ability to do a lot of small group activities. But I understand that class sizes are larger and students are older. So my goal is to engage students and reach all learners as often as I can. That's one of the reasons why I created the Cell Dance product for kids, not only to help them remember, but to make learning fun again for all students. So join me on my journey, one day at a time. And here are some reasons why reading more books about science related topics at a student's current grade level is important. Number one, it enhances scientific literacy, it improves critical thinking, builds knowledge, encourages curiosity, and supports academic achievement. And we know that reading science books helps students understand scientific concepts and terminology, making them more scientifically literate. And engaging with scientific texts encourages students to analyze, evaluate, and synthesize information, which enhances their critical thinking skills. Science books provide factual information and explanations about the natural world, helping students build a solid foundation of knowledge. Reading about scientific discoveries and phenomena can spark curiosity and a desire to learn about how things work. Understanding science concepts can improve performance in science classes and standardized tests, contributing to overall academic success. It also helps with improving vocabulary, comprehension, and fluency, which are essential skills for all academic subjects, hence developing their reading skills to promote lifelong learning. Developing an interest in science at a young age can foster a lifelong love of learning and exploration. This also will prepare them for future careers. Exposure to scientific topics can inspire students to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, the STEM fields. It encourages problem solving. Science books often present problems and experiments, encouraging students to think creatively and develop problem solving skills. And most importantly, it connects to real world issues. Reading about science helps students understand and engage with real world issues such as climate change, health, and technology, making them more informed citizens. So, starting now, I will do my best to create stories for us that are not only informative but also colorful and enjoyable, thanks to my elementary background. I might even throw in a few jokes and thought provoking questions. I've always liked to think outside of the box, and who knows, maybe I was meant to be in middle school for a reason. So please continue to follow along with me as I go through my wonderful journey of teaching middle school science.